Okay, so I'm going to try to be calm, and I haven't done a video in a while because I was doing really too many, and people were not watching them anyway. But I have to speak on this bullshit $600 stimulus payment that they argued over for 9 months, and that's the best they could do. That's bullshit. Okay, now I just posted something that this is the first time and the only time and the last time that I will ever agree with 45. Now, obviously, he's just grandstanding. He has the audacity to say that $600 is ridiculous, which it is. Um, it's a joke. But then he went on to say that if the current administration doesn't correct that, then the next administration will have to do it, which will be me, talking about himself. Which is, I mean, what world is that idiot living in? I mean, you lost, Holmes. You freaking lost. But that's not the point. My point of doing this video today is, where are the black leaders? Where the hell are you? You know, Cornel West, Tavis Smiley, these Boyce Watkins, these so-called, in most cases, self-proclaimed leaders of the black community. Your asses are very, very quiet. Okay, now and what's happening is we're leaving our intelligent, brilliant sisters out there by themselves. You got people like Michelle Alexander, who's a civil rights attorney, author of The New Jim Crow. Alice Walker, Rosa Clemente, who started are cementing the 18 to 29 voter registration drive. Of course, Atlantans, Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms. You have the incomparable Stacey Abrams. These are women who are out there by themselves, not getting no help from the brothers. You know what I mean? Now, Van Jones, CNN correspondent, he's a soldier. LeBron is a soldier, even though he's an athlete. Now, Magic and Mike, they kind of steer clear of politics, but they're helping with their name brand, and they're helping with their wallets. So sort of in the background. But, Cornel West, Henry Louis Gates, Michael Eric Dyson, who's a wannabe Martin Luther King, if you ever heard him speak, or the books that he's written, a wannabe, and Boyce Watkins, who's sort of like he's on the internet, he's on Facebook, he's got a lot of Facebook ads promoting investing in the stock market, which is a good thing, of course, but there's a fee associated with that, and you can invest for free. You got all these online brokerage firms. Download the app, and you can invest, especially with Robinhood, with $5. You can transfer $5 from your bank account and start investing with it in Dogecoin. Dogecoin is probably going to be the next Bitcoin. So if you get in on it now, it's less than a penny. You can be a millionaire in a couple of years. But that's not what this video is about. These sorry ass so-called leaders. And don't even get me started, because the leaders of the black community have always been the pastors. And they have been so quiet during this pandemic. They've been quiet because they know they can't do shit about it, right? So they've been very, very quiet in collecting their tithes and offerings through, digital means, since you can't congregate in churches yet. So, I'm very disappointed. It's frustrating because if you call yourself a leader, you need to be out there in the streets. Now, some of these people, I'm sure, are doing things on their website. They're making statements to their parishioners via email and so forth, and newsletters and shit like that. But you need to be out there in the streets, a la Dr. King, a la Malcolm X. Some women, Fannie Lou Hamer, who faced odds that were much, much greater than we face today. You got a lot of these so-called black leaders, especially the fellas. I'm disappointed with you guys. You guys are a fucking joke. You're a goddamn joke. How you gonna call yourself a leader and in these very, very trying times, a pandemic, black community is suffering. And then these white folks, these politicians, come up with a bullshit ass $600 stimulus payment and argued over that. And one guy, senator on CNBC this morning, was like kind of laughing at Trump, which is understandable, and saying, said that we fought to get the $600. How is that going to help these families that are struggling? I've been there, okay? I've experienced, I'm not ashamed to say it, raising my son and daughter as a single parent. There were times when there was only a carton of eggs in the fucking refrigerator, okay? But fortunately, my kids never missed a meal. And today, my son makes more money than I do. My daughter is going to command 7 figures in the near future. So it all worked out. They're helping me now. But there are families out there, which is why on Christmas Day, I'm going to pass out anywhere from 10 to 13 meals. Just drive down Memorial Drive, because there's a lot of homeless people that be on Memorial Drive and just pass out dinners. Chicken, vegetables, a roll, a bottle of water, and I'm going to put $5 with every meal because we're suffering. The black community is suffering, and not just the black community, white communities are suffering too. So for our so-called leaders, bullshit leaders, to sit back and allow something like this to happen, it's a slap in the face. And if we accept the $600, which, people have no other choice, it could be another year. Because it took them 9 months just to come up with that paltry amount. It's just a joke. These people are a joke. And if you sit back and you do nothing about it, and you say nothing about it, and you bullshit ass preachers just collecting money, you're shysters, you're criminals. And if there were a hell, your ass would burn forever. See, you people, I hate to curse and what have you, and many people won't watch it and probably have already stopped watching it. But I'm sick of these people. I'm sick of these so-called leaders that are not leaders. They're a fraud. They sit back and they're not doing anything about it. These ministers, Creflo Dollar, all of them, I don't even, when I hear their name, I just cringe, and all these so-called leaders who are just sitting back doing nothing, should be in the streets screaming from the top of their lungs, saying this is not right. But they don't want to do it because they don't want to get blacklisted, lose all their money, and also many of them fear death. No reason to fear it. Died so many times before. But I'm not going to get on that. But it's time for a change. These people, we leaving our sisters out there. They're doing their due diligence. They're doing TED Talks. Michelle Alexander did a great TED Talk. I posted it on my Facebook page. And so many other sisters. And we got a sister in the White House soon. Kamala. So the sisters have rolled up their sleeves and they're doing the work. The brothers, we sitting back, sleeping with any woman that wink at you. Yeah, that's right, I said it. And just not helping the black community at all. Dr. King, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglass, and even Booker T. Washington. You know, W.B. Du Bois. These people are rolling and spinning in their graves when they see what's happening with the so-called leadership, African American leadership today. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke.